How's it going, everybody? This is Thayer here, and we have a round 3 matchup for Cosmic Crucible, and we are going against Luma. Played against them late last season, and they're a very good player. They have a really strong defense right now, too. So we do have a work cut out for us. As you see, they have been getting full clears, whereas we've been kind of playing the 5v5 sort of Crucible game mode right now. As far as the TCP goes, they are 157 million. I'm about 140, so it's a little bit of a punch-up. As far as the defense goes, they are using the Absolute A-Force with Thanos Endgame in Stage 1. For Stage 2, they are using the Annihilators Super Skrull Dorm. Stage 3, they have Orchis with Cabal. Stage 4, they are using the Illuminati Sasquatch Odin team, and Odin is the fortifier. It's just harder to take him out that way. Stage 5, we have the Spider Society. And Stage 6, we have Astral with Mephisto. Now, as far as what I'm going to have to do, I do need to try to take out Stage 4. So I'm going to try to do the Infinity Watch burned attack into here. That's to try to take out the Captain Britain. If it doesn't work, I'll have to do another sack, and hopefully I can clear it. For Stage 2, this is a really tough defense, having the Annihilator Super Skrull Dorm in here. My opponent almost wiped on it using his team yesterday. And Stage 1, that's a 2-diamond Cohoris. That's going to be kind of a pain to try to take out. Let's go ahead and start the attacks. All right, we are starting in Stage 4. We're going to try to get the tough one out of the way first. We're going to end up using our Infinity Watch Echo going into the Illuminati Odin Sasquatch. I'm going to try and take out the Captain Britain. It's pretty tough in here. I do have Raiders on the 3 Infinity Watch. I have the Striker into the Moondragon. I have Echo in here for the added protection to try and stop the Odin from getting those assists going off. Now, I've yet to actually get this to succeed, and I'm going into Stage 4, but I need to try to get that full clear. So if this doesn't work, I'm going to back out. I'll try one more time because we got to get that full clear. So let's go ahead and see what happens on this attempt. All right, so they're going into the Adam Warlock. That's good. I just need my Echo to survive. I need Violet to survive also. Okay, she barely survived. All right, let's go ahead. Target Britain. We're going to special. Now we just need to go all in on the Captain Britain here. Let's special. That's the offense up. Or did I actually need a basic? Did I mess that up? All right, let's go ahead and special. Get the striker hit. We got the kill on him. Awesome. Right now, I want to see if I can try to pull up to the Odin ultimate. All right, let's go ahead, ult with the Gamora. All right, pull the ultimate also. That is perfect. And yes, Zero, I said this doesn't work in 4. I was wrong. All right, so we did get the Captain Britain kill. I'm really excited about this. Now, I hate to say this, but we are pulling a page out of Dulom's book. I know, blasphemy. Basically, we have a Superior 6 Vulture Lady Deathstrike. I saw him do this, and it works perfectly. Basically, we have Vulture taking the speed up off that the Hank Pym gives. We have Green Goblin Classic for turn meter rewind. We have Doc Ock for the extra health and added defense capabilities that he brings. Getting a shock route for offense up. Raven for an ability block. And Lady Deathstrike basically for the raw damage, turn meter rewind. This worked really good, so I'm actually excited to give this a go. This is also going to save me and my old man Logan to where I can use them elsewhere. Let's go ahead and do this hit. All right, so Sasquatch is in a pretty good position right there. We're going to special to flip those. He still has the taunt. Let's do the ultimate for turn meter rewind. Because there's no Captain Britain. All right, so now we can target the... I'm going to target the Odin here and actually special so I can get a double hit into him. Or not. All right, let's go ahead and throw the ability block into Hank Pym. Coming out the Shocker. Now we need to go all in on the Odin right here. All right, this is going to generate 1 ability energy for self. That's fine. Ability energy for everybody else. I don't really need that. Let's just basic into him. Get the assist called in. Nice critical hit. All right, we've got Lady Deathstrike going. Let's ult. There's a kill. This Dulom, man. Thank you. All right, we are going into stage 2, and this is a very rough matchup. It's going to be kind of a little RNG dependent, because if my old man Logan gets annihilated, it's kind of over, especially with Gore being in here. Every time you ult, you're going to be feeding ability energy, so we have to be mindful of that. So what we have is Ares to take the safeguard up off of Gladiator. We have Dakin, so we can try to get off of him. Then we can use the old man Logan stun. There is a Super Skrull that's going to hit kind of a RNG dependent location for that special, because I don't have a pre-taunt on here. So let's see if the RNGesus is with us on this Christmas Eve. All right, so that's one of the better locations. So that's going to hit the old man Logan. So now we can special into the Gladiator. We were able to get the taunt off, which is what we want. Now we can go into Gladiator or Gore. We're going to special to get the stun on him. So now we don't have to worry about him doing the ultimate, getting the safeguard up. All right, now we have a stun that we can end up delivering to somebody. I'm thinking going into Dorm so I can kind of get a rebound chain going, because the Gladiator has the immunity on him. All right, so he should bleed out. All right, so now let's go ahead, target Gladiator. We're going to ult. Just going to feed ability energy to them. So we're going to be hitting into a Super Skrull ult coming right at us now. Let's go ahead and target Super Skrull. We're going to ult here for turn meter rewinds. All right, let's special. This is going to do a trauma stun into the Super Skrull. Is 1 kill on the Gore, 1 kill on the Super Skrull. That's going to speed up Old Man Logan. Try to take out the Gore. Alright, let's ult into him. There's no vulnerables out there, so that's fine. Alright. Lower health is Silver Surfer. So this is going to hit Silver Surfer. Old Man Logan's going to hit the Gladiator here. Alright, let's take out the Gladiator now. Now, this is where I start getting some efficiency hits based on the turns, but we did get a one-shot on here, so I'm actually pretty happy about this. All right, perfect. All right, we are moving over to stage 1. We have Black Knight, Apocalypse, Tangled Web, Cosmic, Ghost Rider in here. Basically, the Kahori is going to do the passive hit into the Cosmic Ghost Rider because I refuse to take my 2099 up to 3 diamonds purple and G19. That's a choice. Then the following 2 hits should be going into Black Knight. When it gets to Apocalypse's turn, I'm going to end up doing the Falcon Punch into Thanos' endgame. The charges from Weaver should be protecting me from the absolute A-Force. So let's go ahead and get this one going. Alright, so there's the passive hit. There's the single shot into Black Knight, second shot into Black Knight. Alright, so now we could end up doing the 2099 ult into the Ms. Marvel Classic. We got another charge or a taunt on her. Let's go ahead, ult, get the charges up. All right, so we did get a stun into the Kohori due to the Apocalypse. Got Safeguard on the Ms. Marvel Classic. All right, so now we can end up doing the ultimate. Let's Falcon Punch the Thanos. Now we don't have to worry about the passive shot going into us. Let's go ahead and try to take out the Kohori. I'm just not going to mess with her. All right, Ironheart, we're going to ult. And special here with the CGR. Right, let's get the ability block into the Wasp. And let's go ahead and special get another charge up on the Weaver. Right, special with the Apocalypse. Yeah, the Ironheart special kind of hurt. Alright, still stuck on a taunt. Let's go ahead and basic with the Apocalypse. Alright, let's go into the Ironheart really quick. Try to take out the Wasp here with the ult. And she evaded it, because I forgot that's not unavoidable. Alright, charges back up. We're a little protected again. Alright, so now we just have the Ms. Marvel Classic. She is a healer, so this is going to be a little bit of an efficiency dump on here. Unless I can make it to another Apocalypse ult coming up. No, I'm a bit away, so let's go ahead and hit auto. This is going to be a long, grilling portion to try to take her out. Because she's a 7 red, and that healer's pretty crazy on her. So yeah, it looks like absolute A-Force. Kind of what I was figuring. The Kohori is a problem. Ms. Marvel Classic with her. It could be a definite problem due to efficiency, especially when we start getting diamonds on the Ms. Marvel Classic, as you see here. Outside of that, I don't really know if they have much value in Cosmic Crucible. All right, room 3. We're doing our full Nightstalkers into the Orchis Cabal. Normally, I try to swap Moon Knight out for like a big time orchestra. I'm deciding to use Moon Knight here mainly due to Cabal getting the stat rework. I just want to try to make sure I get the firepower. There's going to be a lot of buffs on the other side anyways. Moon Knight being able to flip them could be something if we end up making it to that turn. Let's go ahead and take this team out. All right, so Cabal's giving them that extra turn meter. However, we do get the extra speed. Let's see what happens here. So we were able to get the flip on Moon Knight and Agatha. That's not terrible. Agatha's doing the ultimate. There goes the bot, and there goes Cabal. Cabal did nothing. All right, so Omega Sentinel being able to ult. Nimrod is doing the ult. All right, so now we get to flip with Moon Knight. Let's target the Omega. All right, I'm going to target the Scientist Supreme here and ult. That should take out the Omega Sentinel. All right, there she goes from the Agatha. All right, targeting the Sentinel, we're going to ult. See if we can get the clear on this hit. Perfect. All right, we are moving over to stage 6, which is pretty much a dead room. What we're going to end up doing is 2 burn attacks into here. I'm just bringing in some reworked characters. I want to see if I can try to pull as many abilities as I could. And I'm also curious as far as the damage goes. Maybe I can try to get lucky, knock some characters low to where when I come in, it's going to be a lot easier and a little bit more efficiency. Let's go ahead and do the first burn. For the second burn attack, I'm just going to bring in a bunch of minions. As you see, I didn't do anything with the first burn attack, so we're just going to go in, die as quickly as possible, then we're going to clean this up. All right, we are going in for the cleanup. So what we have here is Cabal, Kang, Void Knight. Now, Void Knight's normally a hero, however, in stage 6, hero symbiotes count as villains, so I'm going to end up taking advantage of that. We're going to clump everybody together. We have Kang hopefully putting out slows if it lands, and then we have Cabal just kind of doing Cabal things. This should be a pretty clean hit, I think. All right, so Kang is going first. We're going to try and get slows on Ancient One. Okay, we got the slow on her. We got slow on Emma Frost and some pretty good damage on them. Let's go ahead and get the ability block on Doctor Strange. All right, pulled everybody into that location. All right, target Mephisto. We're going to special with the Iron Patriot. There goes the Emma Frost. All right, turn me to rewind. I'm going to target the Strange because he is barely taking any damage from this. All right, there's the assist, and yep, he's dead. All right, we are into the final room. This is stage 5, Duck and Weave. City characters on dodge get offense up, and on hit gain defense up. It's something like that. We're going to end up using our Secret Defenders with the Eternals. Now, this could go sideways if the Icarus ends up getting the one-shot on here. They don't have the Striker Skirmisher combination that Dulom usually ends up doing. So this is apparently a Dulom type of video as far as that goes. Like, I used his counter and mentioned that one. Either way, if we can try to get the flips going, we have a lot of control on here. Let's go ahead and take this team out. All right, so where are they going? They're going into the Black Cat. That's probably the best spot they could end up going due to her death proofs and everything. Let's target the Ghost Spider and ult for some turn meter rewind. There we got to rewind the Pav and the Penny. That's what I was going for there. All right, so we got a trauma stun that we can end up getting out there. We're gonna have to try and go for the Penny right here. So she resisted that, which usually happens. All right, let's try and get an ability block out there. Let's go into the Ghost Spider so we can try to flip some of these buffs off. All right, so now we got the Icarus, turn me to rewind, and flips going. And let's stay on the Penny for another rewind here. All right, ult with the Ghost Rider Robbie. Whole lot of bleeds going out. There goes Noir. There goes the Penny. I said there goes the Penny. Thank you for laying down on me now. All right, so now we just got to take these last remaining characters out. See if Ghost Spider ends up ruining my day here. Special into her. The reason I went for the Ghost Spider, mainly due to the Pav. He was further away from getting his turn off. All right, let's get a stun on the Pav. Let's take these buffs off. The Peter B just decides to ruin me. I should have gone in on him. Yeah, that healing is uber annoying. Should have gone into the Peter B. So this is going to suck a lot of efficiency out. Yep, I messed that up. I deserve that. I deserve that bad. When things go wrong, we're gonna see if this costs me my Cosmic Crucible, because now I got to clean this up. No, when you get them all in red like that and they heal for more damage than you deal, makes you feel really bad. All right, because I was an idiot and I did not choose my targeting correctly, they healed back up and ended up wiping me. So we're going in with a new Warriors Guardian in here. This should work really good. They're going to be clumped up, have the exhaust, and I'll be able to basically have my way with them. I'm going to enjoy it after that. All right, Peter's going, or Pav is going first with a basic. All right, let's go ahead and flip these now. Or you can just dodge them, because why not? All right, ult. That's the heal block that you need to beat this team. All right, let's spread them. Gwenpool used to be able to kill people with that move. What happened? All right. I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to put this on one-time speed. Die. Yank. I hate Peter B. Parker. All right. Let's see if my opponent attacked. I don't think they did, but let's go ahead and see. All right, so we did end up getting the victory on this one. I was kind of worried after the extra dropped attack in stage 5, but they didn't get a clear on me. So Luma got a 40,592. We got a 48,545. So my defense held up again. I'm loving my defense right now. I don't know what kind of tweaks I'll make to it, but I'll try to get a video out this weekend for an updated defense options to really try to help you guys out now that we have 2 weeks into the season. Luma did awesome though with a 40,000, but let's go ahead and check the attacks out. So for myself, I did Tangled Web, Apocalypse, Cosmic Ghost Rider, Black Knight. I was able to get the one shot into the absolute A-Force Thanos endgame. This was a terrible efficiency because of that 7 red Ms. Marvel Classic being a healer. You see I only got like a 1 for the turn bonus on here. Stage 2, we did the Mercs for Money Ares. This is an RNG check. That's basically what it is. Who is getting hit first? I was lucky that it was the Panda Pool, having it to where Old Man Logan got pushed to where we can kind of go. Dak and taking the taunt off. Even though the immunity was still there, if the taunt did go off, this could have gone sideways. 83.56. Stage 3, Nightstalkers full team. 83.69. The Cabal, making them go a little bit faster, took off about 1 or 2 points. That's what he did there. Stage 4. So this one here is a choice. So I don't usually recommend taking up your Infinity Watch. They're such an older team. However, if you're trying to stay in that top 100, you kind of need a big Infinity Watch nowadays to be able to take out the Captain Britain. Even at 3 diamonds, I think somebody in chat said they were able to do this with a Guardian on a 3 diamond in stage 4. That is a choice. So if there's a 3 diamond in here, swap Echo out for Guardian and just try to take that Captain Britain out. Once you do, this team here was very cheap on me. It didn't take my Old Man Logan. It took a Lady Deathstrike away, which I'm fine with that. 79.60. Yes, the person in chat was Zero. I got you, buddy. Stage 5. So this one here, Peter B and Mayday really decided to try to run my Cosmic Crucible. Seer Defenders, Eternals. So what I should have done here is I should have gone towards the Peter B Parker, tried to take him out over these 2 characters because he healed them all the way up from the brink of death of being in red for both of them. It's really frustrating. So new Warriors with Guardian for 79.50. And stage 6, I did the 2 burn attacks as you see. Then I did Cabal Void Knight because it is stage 6. It counts as a villain. And Kang. This got me a 75-71. So that was a very good hit for my defense. So stage 1, they did the 2 burn attacks. And that's what could end up happening in here. Is it messes up the turn order because of Kahori being able to do a special or ultimate turn 1, getting that 3 turns off, or a special in there. It throws everything off as far as the order of operations. Pav being able to get the vulnerables out there. So when Kahori does go as a striker, she's basically hidden into vulnerables to get those double taps right off the bat. It's kind of a nightmare. Shadow King is in here because if he gets his ultimate off, being able to do a nice AoE attack to everybody, taking negative effects off his team. It worked actually pretty good on this. So they got 0 points on this. Stage 2. They initially tried Cabal Ultimus Zombie Juggernaut. This ended up failing, so they took out the Zombie Juggernaut, added in Apocalypse. They still end up losing Ultimus. You can kind of see their health down a little bit. They took a health hit, but not so much a turn bonus. This got them a 79-59. Stage 3. So Tangled Web, Kang, Nightcrawler, Storm. Nightcrawler and Storm is going to be an awesome combination. Basically, Nightcrawler gives the speed up to Storm. Storm is 131 speed. She's ulting turn 1 and then basically giving speed up to the X-Men allies. So they're going to be a really good duo. The Tangled Web for some added protection, then Kang for that extra turn meter again. So they're really trying to make Storm go and do Storm things. This was into my X-Men amalgamation, 8366 in here. Stage 4. So they end up trying the Infinity Watch Echo. They have the G19 on Adam Warlock, not on the other 2. Now they're using the Fortifier on Philovel to make sure that she tries to survive for the offense up. They have Skirmishers on here to make sure to get a vulnerable on the Captain Britain, and then Striker for the Moondragon. So you can see it does work if they're not all a G19, but this failed with the Echo. They backed out. They put Guardian in to make sure the offense up is on there, and then they were able to take them out. Then they end up using a Superior 6 Vulture with Old Man Logan. They went with the Spider Slayer for the offense up as opposed to Doc Ock for the extra health. That's kind of a choice as well. 75-47 there. Stage 5, they did Hive Mind. They took Venom out. They put Black Cat in. This got them at 83-52 into my Spider Society Zombie Juggernaut. And stage 6, this is my Orchis with Cable in here. They used Nightstalkers with Emma. Emma basically to slow them down and counteract the Cable. That's a good option, actually. 83-68 for that one. So awesome job, Luma. Very interesting hits that you end up doing. The stage 1 is just a monster team to try to deal with. So if you have Mephisto, I'd recommend using that and just try to use the brick wall defense like I'm doing. But if you did enjoy this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, have one for the rest of the day.